Aloha! I'm Chef Armstrong, and today I'm going to show you how to build a blues defense in the COVID/flat cap era. Well, you know, the holidays are coming up pretty soon, and everybody wants to make these special dishes. Well, this dish I'm going to make for you today, the blues defense, is very famous in Hawaii, just like Lion's Choice, famous for a reason, and it's called poke, spelled P-O-K-E. Well, you go to the store, and you have this ingredient that you really, really want. However, this ingredient costs way more than you budgeted for. There's just no way in hell you can afford this ingredient. Well, you decide, let me figure out if I can do it. So you go home, you try and find the ingredient, you get all the money that you can, you go back to the store, and guess what? They're out of it. Aw, damn. So now what do? Well, you go back home and you realize, you know what? I have that ingredient ready to go, and this one's almost as good as what that expensive one was. So I'm going to take this ingredient that didn't cost as much and make it work. This is Colton Pareko. He's my main ingredient. He's the main thing that we want to make better. We want to enhance. We want that shot to be the howitzer, and that he takes it and he learns how to use it right, and that he becomes that Norris type defenseman that we all think he can be. Well, I got my main ingredient. Now, how do I make that main ingredient better? Well, I decided to go to the store and get me a Torrey Krug. Torrey Krug is a very good defenseman. However, he's a little more offensive. So with that being said, I've got to find ways to take this group of ingredients and make them all work together. Well, one of the things that I have with Krug is things that I can put in to help make this whole meal. The next ingredient, and this is kind of a very funky ingredient, this is Justin Falk. And Falk is one of them ingredients that some people like, others don't. Some people think that if you use this ingredient, it's crappy, and other people think if you use it right, it's very tasteful. Well, one of the things that we have to do with this ingredient is mix it in. We got to get it in there and make sure that this ingredient gets the things that we need. Well, now we've got these main ingredients, then we've got another ingredient that is going to help enhance and put all this together, but it's kind of a side ingredient, and that is our scandella. We're going to take our scandella and mix it in there. You know, he was one of them ingredients that we went to the store and we picked up and we thought, it might work, and we put it in the cupboard and forgot about it. Well, we can't put it in the cupboard anymore. We have to use that ingredient. And then we have our enhancements. Our first ingredient is our done. Done needs to step up and be that type of ingredient that really gets in there and mixes it up and becomes that tasteful, solid defenseman that we know he can be. So let's put a little bit of our done in the ingredient. Now, we've got a couple of side ingredients that we can use. We've got our Gunderson and our Bortuzzo, and we could use either one, and sometimes we can even use them together. So let me take a little bit of a Gunderson, put him in there, and then take a little bit of Bortuzzo and put him in there. And then down on the farm, we got some guys that are getting ready to come up and be better. So, and just for you, drop, salt was already put in there, buddy. We'll put in the guys that we know can come up and help this out. We'll put a little bit of them in there and get all that mixed in. And now we're going to take this and we got to stir it up. We got to get it all mixed up. Got to get it all put together, all mixed up, nice and neat and ready to go. And then we got to take it and combine it with our main ingredient. So once we do that, we got to put it on ice. Got to put it on ice, and we got to let the acidity of the coach come forward. Well, once we do that, give me just a second, kind of move some things here. Once we do that, we come out with this, what could be known as a very tasty treat called poke, or the Blues Defense. Now, some people are going to love it, and other people may not like it. But you know what? I say it's what I got. It's the ingredients I had and I could afford. And take it or leave it, that's your Blues Defense. This is Guy, pardon me, Chef Armstrong, with the Hawaii Blues fan, saying aloha, mahalo, and I hope that you'll watch me on the Bluenote Fan Report and on my Aloha Commentary. Aloha!
Wow. What were we just saying about being a fan and being informative at the same time? I just learned something, Wags. I learned how to cook the St. Louis Blues.
That was amazing. I cannot. That was just incredible. The way you were able to tease it and then integrate it, amazing. And yes, the drop. Bake for 82 games at 32 degrees, cut into a playoff run, and serve it in a cup. Absolutely perfect.
Oh, man.